Okay, guys, hopefully this is working. It's going to be a very quick presentation on the DHT Dominator course, why it's going to benefit you, who it's for, that kind of thing, details on what DHT even is, dihydrotestosterone. Without any further ado, let's dive into it. I have a feeling I'm going to disappear here, but that's not too important. The main thing is that this presentation is showing. So this is the course. It's going to double your DHT levels in 8 weeks. So the first question is, who is it for? It's essentially for men who want to get more masculine, more jacked, more confident, better in bed. If anything, DHT is even more powerful than testosterone. It's the hormone that makes men men, and it's the hormone that women don't have. It's the hormone that separates the two genders. And yes, there's only two genders. But it's for men who want to become higher performance in all areas of life, more confident. It's a huge one for muscle building and things like facial hair as well, which I forgot on this list. It's the masculine hormone. The objection that guys always have is, I'm worried about going bald. Is this going to make me bald? And I would say that if your family members, if all the men in your family have a history of going, having a bald patch at the age of 28 or something, and you're headed that way, I would say you don't need this course, just leave it and just accept that you might not be quite as jacked or as good in bed as you could be otherwise. But for guys who do not have a history of all the men being bald in their 20s, I think you're being overly fearful when in reality there's the genetic thing is the bottom line component, and then the DHT might accelerate the balding process if you have the genetics. If you don't have the genetics, you are missing out on a life of more muscle, better performance in every regard. I think you're being overly fearful, and guys who are low testosterone tend to be more fearful with just about everything. So that is who it's for. I think it's for men who want to be more masculine, essentially. Then the question is, what exactly is DHT? It's the most masculine hormone in the body. It's the polar opposite of estradiol, and the two of them directly compete on a very, very basic cellular level. And so DHT is a derivative of testosterone. It's dihydrotestosterone. It's kind of the end goal for a lot of you guys who follow my content and watch me or read my emails or tweets. It is the performance hormone. There's a lot of guys who are high testosterone or decently high testosterone, but their SHBG is too high, or their aromatization into estrogen is too high, or they have too many 5-AR inhibitor foods or lifestyles or supplements or whatever. Things like finasteride, for the guys who are terrified of hair loss, finasteride just nukes DHT, and it's very, very rare to see a guy who's on finasteride who has perfectly strong erections and libido and lasts a long time in bed and gains loads of muscle and has thick stubble. Like, that just doesn't exist. So this is why DHT is very important. So yeah, that's why DHT is kind of said it's the most masculine hormone. Nothing else beats it. Question is how to get more DHT. So I can give you a brief overview. This is kind of what you can expect to find in the course. There's briefly to get ahead here. There's 13 videos, and it's an 8-week course with a ton of useful stuff and all the documents, everything you're going to need. But these are the topics we cover. The foundation is boosting testosterone. And if you want to delve into the specifics, the precursors to testosterone, you're looking at controlling prolactin, raising luteinizing hormone, and raising DHEA in that order as well. we're looking at the building blocks. So, to have decent DHEA levels, you've got to have a bit of, you've got to have enough cholesterol, vitamin D3, sleep, things like that. These are basic building blocks for DHEA, which are the building blocks for total testosterone, assuming that these two are on point. That's kind of the first thing to look at, but it's nowhere near enough. Again, I've said there's plenty of guys with 600 or 700 tests, but their DHT is miserably low. And so they're not getting the masculinity benefits that we spoke about a couple of minutes ago. Limiting SHBG is important so that you have plenty of free testosterone. It's not all being bound up by SHBG. Limiting aromatization into estrogen. So you don't want to nuke estrogen, but you don't want it to be over the 40 pgml level. And again, if your aromatization is through the roof, that's less testosterone to turn, free testosterone to convert into DHT. And then you've got eliminating 5-AR inhibitors. And 5-alpha reductase is the enzyme that converts testosterone to DHT. And if you've got a load of 5-AR inhibitors in your diet, or it's drugs you're taking like finasteride, or certain supplements, things like saw palmetto, and again, we get into this in the course. If you've got a load of these that you're consuming, knowingly or otherwise, you are going to destroy your DHT levels regardless of what your total testosterone is, because the enzyme that you need to get any DHT in your body is being blocked, or it's being annihilated in the case of finasteride, for example. So that's kind of a top-level overview of what it takes to get to high DHT. And when I say high DHT, in the course, we're talking about 80 to 100 nanograms per deciliter. That's the long-term goal. You could do that in 8 weeks or less, depending on your starting point. As always, it depends on where you are right now, but that's the goal. The course covers, it's 8 weeks in terms of the diet plan, the supplement plan, the lifestyle documents, and the bonuses. That spans across 13 very, very informative videos. I've never gone into anywhere near this much detail before on any social accounts. And I am very proud of this course. It's very, very comprehensive. It's very informative. And for those of you who've bought it already, I hope you're excited. The release date officially is tomorrow evening, British Standard Time. And so I hope you're excited to get in your teeth into this stuff. But more importantly, I hope you actually apply the information, because it's life-changing. Apply it, level up your life as a result, and then let me know, give me some feedback, and spread the word, get it out there to more people, because the world needs more DHT in general. So it'd be good to get the word out. And so, yeah, it's very comprehensive. It includes all these documents, several key bonuses, and I'll link below. If you click the link below this video in the description, it'll take you straight to the page. You can see the bonuses and some more detail there. Pretty cool stuff. But yes, you've got until tomorrow until the price rises significantly and permanently. And again, you're getting a discounted price if you act now. The price is going up tomorrow evening, and tomorrow evening is also when you guys who've already pre-ordered it are going to get access. So, and the link will be emailed directly to your inbox, and then you can go ahead and go crazy with all this DHT goodness. So I hope to see you guys in there, and let me know if you've got any questions as always. And I believe that's it. Happy DHT maxing, and I'll see you in the next video. Here I am again. Woohoo.